One of the key areas our government want to emphasize is security. We have what we call our 4-point agenda. There's no way investors can come to your state and invest without security. There's no way you can improve the tourism sector in your state without security. Therefore, security is very crucial. That is why it's part of our 4-point agenda. There wouldn't be any development without security. And Adamawa State, unfortunately, is one of the states that has been ravaged by the insurgency of Boko Haram in the northeastern part of the country. Having said that, we have to look inwards. What are the causes of Boko Haram? What are the tendencies that it may not reoccur? How do we prevent future occurrence? We have to be proactive. We can't be reactionary all the time when it comes to issues of security. What we intend to do is we have to go back to the grassroots. We will build what we call community-based development model, which security is one of the reasons why this model will play a very vital role in transforming our state. From the communities, we have to know who is coming in and who is going out. Then youths within the community will be trained in collaboration with the law enforcement agencies to handle the issues of security. They will be trained by the Nigerian Police Force as community police volunteers. They will be trained by immigration officers on how to identify aliens. They will be trained by NDLEA on how to understand people that are vulnerable to issues of drug addiction and so on and so forth. They have to collaborate with the military in case of reporting issues that are, of importance, of security importance to the authorities. These issues are very, very paramount. We want to industrialize Adamawa State, and we cannot do that without security. One of the core responsibilities of any reasonable government is to protect the lives and properties of its citizens. If a government fails to protect lives and properties, it is a failed government. We cannot afford to fail. We must make sure that we protect the lives and properties of our people. We must make sure that we tackle this issue of insurgency. We must make sure that we minimize or we eradicate issues of communal clashes. We must make sure that we solve the problem of farmer and herder clashes in our state. We must make sure that all the perpetrators are being handled according to the law. We must make sure that all stakeholders come on board in order to come together and solve this problem. An injury to one is an injury to all. We must make sure that we protect the lives and properties of our people. What we understand with this issue that is happening is basically economics. If you understand that the root causes of all these problems is economics, then you have to employ economic measures in solving those problems. What do I mean by economic measures? We have to empower our people. If you leave these people living idle, living in hopelessness, there's every tendency for them to be easily recruited and become nuisance and become menace and become killers in our societies. We must make sure that we empower them. All stakeholders must be involved: traditional rulers, religious institutions, conventional security agencies, and even the volunteer security agencies like the vigilante and so on and so forth. They will be supported, they will be funded, and we make sure that we get it right. The law enforcement agencies, existing ones, the conventional ones, the Nigerian Police Force, the immigration, the military, will be given the full and maximum support needed in terms of logistics, in terms of equipment, and in terms of whatever incentives for us to get it right. Adamawa cannot afford another insecurity that will ravage our economy and destroy the livelihoods of our people.